Elon Musk sent an email to all employees of Tesla, and now we have a copy of that email. In the email, Elon is telling us to calm down, and he also calls for a last-minute push to deliver more vehicles this quarter. Let's take a look. The subject is final few days. Sent today. Just a quick note to thank you for your hard work and congratulate you on exceptional execution in 2022. Indeed, Elon has mentioned multiple times now that Tesla has been executing better than ever and that he literally cannot think of anything that he could have done better since the acquisition of Twitter. He said that via Twitter Spaces. He continues, since we have a lot of cars arriving at the last minute, actually there are multiple ships arriving at the last minute in multiple locations where we believe the cars cannot be delivered, all of them, at least not all of them, this quarter. So this is quite important. It is important to rally hard and do everything we can to get our cars to customers who have ordered them before midnight on December 31st. Also, every incremental car we produce that can be delivered in time also matters. It sounds a little bit like Stephen Mark Ryan talking. It matters. Please go all out for the next few days and volunteer to help deliver if at all possible. It will make a real difference. This matters. I think you should have added that as well in there. Thanks, Elon. But actually, we are not done. There is more. Don't be too bothered by stock market craziness. As we demonstrate continued excellent performance, the market will recognize that. I agree with that 100%. In the short term, the market is a voting machine. And you will want to hear this. This is straight from Warren Buffett, the world's richest investor. A voting machine, basically, it reflects a voter registration test that requires only money, not intelligence or emotional stability. But in the long run, the market is a weighing machine. What it is weighing? It is weighing corporate earnings. The only thing that really matters is this red line right here, which is projected earnings. So not actual earnings that already happened, but these are projected earnings. Now, we are having a little bit of a dip. However, you will get a better idea by looking at Tesla's net income. And specifically, if you look at trailing 12 months, see how it looks. So at first, of course, Tesla was losing money. But then look at this. Ooh, so smooth, so nice, so juicy, so attractive. So Elon is telling us to calm down right here, and he's saying results will speak for themselves. Long term, Elon says, I believe very much that Tesla will be the most valuable company on Earth. That would make Tesla's market cap a $2 trillion market cap, which would be about 5.5x from where we are today. And I 100% agree with Elon. This right here is good news. Contrary to what some might want you to think, Ford had the most recalls in 2022. Then people ask me, friends of mine, employees of mine, people I work with, they ask me, man, aren't Teslas like really bad because they have so many recalls? Here, where do you think Tesla is? Just take a random guess. I mean, it's what? It's like the newest car maker on this chart here, right? So you would think it would be really bad. Now, If you guessed that Tesla was actually right here, you would be right. Here's what's also really interesting. For Ford, every single recall out of V67 required you to take the car to the dealer to have something worked on the car physically. Not with like bits and software updates, but like physically. You have to, use a screwdriver and things like that. But with Tesla, 14 out of these 20 recalls were software updates, basically, over the airs where you don't need to do anything with your car. So next time anyone tells you Teslas are bad because we get so many recalls, well, just show them this. Which car would you rather get? Literally every single other car on this list will get more physical recalls. Gary Black is giving us the latest consensus from Wall Street for Tesla stock. Now, average Wall Street Tesla price target is $250 with average return potential of 122%. That's in 1 year, basically. High. That's pretty high, isn't it? The $450 is peer, so that's on the high end. And Gary is saying here, remember, analysts should only cut price targets if they cut estimates, since estimates drive the price targets. He's talking about earnings. If that were only true. Tesla stock removed from Wedbush's best ideas list over Twitter debacle. This is Dan Ives. Deal is an agonizing cycle for investors to navigate. This is from November 12th, by the way. This had nothing to do with Tesla's earnings. It had to do with the sentiment of what investors were feeling in that moment. So in theory, yes, it's supposed to be just about the earnings. Short term, the market can get really crazy and it can really spook some investors. And sure, it is easy to look at Dan Ives here and to take a shot at Dan Ives, but you have to acknowledge, if you are a trader, which all Wall Street analysts basically are, if you are a trader, this has been the right call. If you are a trader. If you are an investor, you don't care about those things. When I say investor, I'm talking you have a horizon of at least 5 years and really about 10 years. Remember that in the short run, the market is a voting machine reflecting a voter registration test that requires only money, not intelligence or emotional stability. So if you are a trader, you do need to feel the sentiment. That's one big component of being a trader. As an investor, I look at the PE ratio of Tesla, trailing 12 months, 35. Warren Buffett has said that time is the friend of the wonderful company, Tesla, the enemy of the mediocre, everyone else. It's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price. If a business does well, the stock eventually follows. Do you see why I like Warren Buffett so much? Only buy something that you would be perfectly happy to hold if the market shut down for 10 years. Tesla eventually will have to do either a buyback or a dividend to return cash to investors. So I am very happy to hold Tesla for 10 years or more. If you aren't thinking about owning a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. And Buffett's favorite holding period is forever. And perhaps most importantly, remember that the stock market is a manic depressive type of entity, it gets really excited, then things go well, and when it gets really depressed, then things go badly. And so, as long as I think that I'm getting a fair price, I am buying more Tesla stock. And these are 48 reasons why I only hold Tesla stock in my stock portfolio. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.